Hello everyone, this is Tejas here and welcome back to my channel. In my recent email I got a lot of demand on how I built my personal site with vibe coding, and many people actually wanted to see how exactly I rebuilt my personal site with vibe coding. In this video I will be talking about how I built it. So I basically rebuilt my entire website from scratch. I rebuilt. What I mean by that was, previously my site was in WordPress and I completely rebuilt it with vibe coding, with Cloud Code and Cursor. So in this video I will be talking about that in detail, like what's the framework that I used, what exactly the CMS or the block system that I used to create this personal site. And hopefully after watching this video you can also rebuild your personal site with vibe coding in general. So let's get started. Starting off with a quote, it's that you can just do things, right? So I'm a marketeer by profession, so I don't know much of the technical stuff as well, right? But with these AI tools like Claude and ChatGPT, you can just research and get to know a lot of things, right? Didn't knew about these frameworks like for the landing pages or the blog. So I was just researching on ChatGPT and Claude, right? So you can just do things, right? So don't make any excuses like I don't know like what to do, how to build it. You can just ask ChatGPT that I am a new person, I don't know any technical stuff, right? So you can just do things, right? So yeah, so this is like the entire thing. Before I was using WordPress, and then I built my site entirely custom coded with vibe coding, right? The reason I switched to vibe coding is that because I had full control over my site, right? Also, like probably a year back my WordPress site was hacked, and it was really a headache, actually. So I thought like, okay, let's get control, and I also want to grow my personal brand a bit. So I thought like, let's take full control of over my entire site, and let's properly rebuild it with scratch. So here's my tech stack. So I used Astro framework for my landing pages, that is the in the main framework. Then for CMS, that is the blog content, I'm using sanity.io, which is like completely free of cost. And for email, I'm using sender.net, which is like free up to 2500 subscribers. I have also uh, used it, and it is having a really good performance. I was using ConvertKit before, but with sender.net I can have multiple email automations as well, right? With ConvertKit there were not a lot of email automations that I can do. And they also have a free version in ConvertKit, but the email automation stuff is quite limited. But with sender.net I have complete control over like what kind of email automations I can do. And I'm using Netlify to host my landing page. So in WordPress previously, you can like have their native WordPress hosting or the Namecheap shared hosting or whatever, but with Netlify you can just host it for completely free of cost, right? And of course you have to use it with GitHub, right? So I won't say that it's like completely, so you need to have a little bit of technical knowledge. I would say like around 5 to 10%, like how things work with GitHub, Netlify. And also, like again I'm telling you, you can just do things, right? You can just ask ChatGPT like how these things work. You can just screenshot it and tell like what to do now next, right? So this is how I I worked previously as well, and like I was just asking ChatGPT like what to do. So let's talk about the Astro framework. So this is mainly Astro framework is good for SEO as well, by the way, and it's good for lightning fast landing pages, right? So this is what I was like I needed. And static first shifts zero JavaScript by default. It's good for personal sites, portfolios, landing pages. And I asked just Claude to just set it up. Like my prompt was like, just build me a personal website with Astro framework, right? So that's my that was my prompt. for Claude, right? Inside cursor, and I just gave in some context about myself, like, so that was the initial thing. So that's the Astro framework for you. You can just use this framework, use it in the prompt, and just tell ChatGPT or cursor or Claude Code to use this framework while building the landing pages or the personal site. Then sanity.io is like a really good alternative if you want to host a blog. So it's a headless content management system. It lives separately from the code. It has all the necessary stuff that you need. Of course, you won't have that much flexibility of plugins or anything like that, but it does the work for you, because I am mostly focused on the content part. And you can have, I'll show you the in my website in a bit, how the website looks like. But this is how my the blog content system works. Then I'm using sender.net, right, for email subscribers, for getting for email marketing purpose, so like embedding forms, automations, and integration. It works for any site. Again, you can just ask ChatGPT or Cursor or Claude, just so that I want to integrate sender.net, please help me out, right? So you can just ask Claude. Then yeah, of course, like I used Claude Code for that was my coding model, and Cursor just to use Cursor inside, that's my code editing tool, right? So I'm using Netlify, so it costs really like nothing, uses GitHub to deployment, and of course it has a free SSL included, right? So the key takeaway from this is like vibe coding is all about prompting. You can just ask Claude Code to step by step, and you can literally design or integrate anything. So just ask, describe what you want. So you can just say that, okay, I want to build a personal portfolio from scratch. So you can say I want to use the Astro framework, I want to use a sanity.io CMS for a blog, and then reiterate from there, and then you can deploy it on GitHub. So let me now show you how my blog looks like. So this is my blog, tejasrane.com. You can just go to this website and see how my blog looks like. So I quit my job in 2021 and to build internet businesses, built 4, sold 3 of my startups. Then this was my journey. You can follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, my YouTube, of course. Then how I built this way, some philosophies or concepts that I follow in my life as well as in business. I follow Nabil Ravikant a lot. Then some of the lessons that I learned throughout my journey. Location independence, which I really like. Then goal isn't to be busy, it's to be free. Some of the quotes that I tried to encapsulate in my personal project. Then ventures that I have built. This was my first venture in 2021. Then I built Swipe Directory, sold for 4 figures. Affiliate Corner, made and sold for 5 figures. Niche blogging site I had, like I sold it for 5 figures in 2024 last year. And yeah, so that's about it. Like and currently, so this is the things that I'm working on, DirectoryIdeas.ai. So this is a tool which you can use to get a lot of insights if you are into building directories. So you can get a lot of ideas, niches, insights, data. This is a really good tool if you want to build a serious directory business. Then rapcourse.com. This is like a course that I'm running, learning how to build a directory product with no code and AI. So these are some of the things that I'm doing currently. And so again, I want to show you, like, so this is sender.net, right? So I used sender.net, and I told Claude just to integrate this form inside inside this website, right? So this is how it built, and it integrated along with the design. It is really consistent as well. And yeah, so that's about it. And so you can also see the newsletter here. Yeah, let me show you the blog now. Okay, so this is my blog. So I told Claude that I want my sanity.io CMS or the blog system to be hosted on blog. So all my blog content will have a URL from the blog itself. So if you can see, if I go back to blog, all my URL structures will follow this, and again you can see it's very consistent with the design as well. So these are some of the blog material that I had in WordPress that I just imported it into sanity.io. Yeah, so you can just ask ChatGPT or Claude to do all of this stuff, right? So yeah, so that's the blog system, and it's very easy to use as well. So sanity.io is the CMS system that I am using for blog, right? So yeah, so that's about it, about how I built my personal site. So again, I would reiterate how the workflow looks like. Just open Cloud Code and Cursor, and then ask it to build a personal site with Astro framework, and then build out the landing page. Just prompt it out and then say that, okay, I want to host my blog on sanity.io. So it will tell you like what exactly you need to do, right? So you just have to follow the instructions step by step. You can just ask Claude, or you can even ask ChatGPT or Claude side by side. But this is I am building. Help me integrate sanity.io or the blog into my WordPress, into my vibe coded personal project. And I hope that this tutorial will help you rebuild your personal site if you don't have, right? So yeah, I will also share the link of this PPT slide if you want in my description. And if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. Do subscribe to my channel, and before you go, you can even check out my tools and resources that I currently have. So this course is really helpful if you want to build a directory product with no code and AI. And this is DirectoryIdeas.ai, so you can just check it out. And there are some free tools that I currently have here, so you can also check that out. If you want to validate your directory niche, you can go here. You can check data sources for your next directory, launch checklist, some pricing benchmark that I have. So these are some of the free tools that you can just explore around with this tool. I have also listed out here. So yeah, so that's it about my blog, and each and everything you can see here is entirely built from scratch with vibe coding. So yeah, so that's about it for this video. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, by the way, you can also check out my other videos on directories. I have like full-fledged YouTube tutorials on how I built directories, and there's a lot of content on directories that I have already published on my YouTube channel. So you can just check it out after this video ends. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.